Nope, you go ahead.
Well, I've been in the metaverse like a year and some change. I wasn't on Horizon at first. I was playing PokerStars, and
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting introduced to Horizon. And I used to kind of DJ at Party House before it kind of I don't know what happened to it. I used to DJ and MC at Party House, and then a lot of people used to come through there. You know what I'm saying? So I actually met her at Party House, but we wasn't like talking to them. We were just cool. You know, I just met her and it was through passing, whatever. And that's like it for as far as me getting in the metaverse. But she got a different story, I guess.
I've been in Horizon for almost 2 years now. When I first got in here, only a couple people had worlds like Danica, CJ,
Mm-hmm.
Price. And I asked Danica, I was like, "This is yours," and he was like, "Yeah." And I was asking him how he got a world because I thought you had to like buy these damn things online or something. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Nah, I built everything in here." And I was like, "Oh shit! Like how you do that?" So after a couple weeks, I built my first world, which is my pizza place, and then I just
Mm-hmm.
got so close to some of the OGs, CJ, Herbert, Price, like all of them, just are really close friends to me. Um, and then about a year ago, I met him in Party House first, and then we officially started talking in Blackout when DB had Blackout come out. So that's how we actually met.
Okay. So when y'all first started building together, how was that for you guys, especially meeting in this space like this?
So our first time building, he was actually watching me build,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just so intrigued with it because he had never actually seen somebody build on this platform. Like he said, he was only strictly in PokerStars. He didn't know nothing about Horizon Worlds. So then I just got tired one day of him watching me build, and I'm like, you know what? You need to learn how to build. Like if you're gonna, be with me, whatever, you need to help me build some stuff. So I told him to make a desk, make like a little desk, and just taught him how to snap and how to change the colors and just the basics. And then he just took off from there. About a month later, he making his own worlds by himself. So he
All
was a quick
right.
learner, and I think now he's kind of more into it than I am.
So how was that for you, Bone? Learning how to build and
Um,
being inspired by her.
well, learning, actually watching her taught me more than when I tried on my own. Cause my first word that I did, I didn't even publish it. I just deleted it because it was horrible. And I got with her, and she was like doing this all around, like, and I'm like, how in the hell is she just popping all these shapes out and doing all this? And she was like, so what you do? And she explained it to me, da da da. And I'm like, so you telling me that all these clubs we go to and all these stages, people build this like who has that kind of time in the day? I was thinking that's how I was thinking.
Right.
So I'm like, she took me to what was that? Sadie Aaliyah tribute world.
Aaliyah, yep.
And
Hmm.
and we got into it because I'm like, ain't no way she built this in here. Like that's not possible.
He's like, they don't even
Like
have
Exactly.
the
come
shapes to
on,
make
they don't
that.
even have it. They don't even see shapes.
I
You
was
know what I'm
like, well,
saying?
she did it.
But I got to meet Sadie and talk to Sadie, and she like told me what I'm like, oh my god, bro, that's amazing. Like I couldn't believe that. And then I went to see Golden Hand Kobe World, and it's just like,
Yes.
it's like, who are these people? Where have they been? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Really? And then
Especially
so
her
I'm like,
Tupac.
I got so intrigued with
Right. Oh my God.
building.
Yes.
I'm just like, I gotta do something. I gotta try. So me and her kept building and kept building and kept putting out worlds, and that's it just took off from there.
And
Then
I
he
think
went to
that's
dip
how
into
most
art, and
people
I'm like,
felt seeing something like what Sadie Chan and Golden Hands did. It looks impossible. And even on the
right.
It
stand
really
where he's
do.
saying I use the standard horizon shapes, you're still kinda like bullshit. It's not, nah,
Right.
not
Yeah, it's
I
really.
not.
can't get my shapes to
And
do
he said he
At
used
that.
all
all.
triangles. Like that's what
He
get me.
used
He
all
said he used
triangles for the
all
Kobe
triangles.
one. Hmm.
It's the fact that it
I
looks
couldn't
like it's
believe
sweat
that.
on his face. You can see his
Yes.
Hmm.
teeth. Do you understand what I'm
Yes.
saying? I was like, no, I don't believe it at all. I feel like he uploaded something. It's not possible in the
Right.
way that
That's
he
what I.
wasn't
That's what I said
moving
too.
towards you. Yeah, that was, man, listen. So trust me, I get it. Looking at something like that, you kind of want to at that point go, if they can do this, I have to challenge myself to do something. And when you publish that
Mm.
first world, it's like, oh shoot. And then when your worlds just start
Mm-hmm.
improving and improving and improving, where you have like, y'all guys, you have a gallery now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's
We have
looking back
3.
on the first
Mm-hmm.
day, 3 year you have a, you look back on the first day you came in here, looking at something like Aaliyah and what Golden Hands did, and you're like, well, hold on, now I'm a part of that because I'm building too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so that's and you're building things that for people who are art lovers to have somewhere to go in here to see that. So you're just as much a
Mm-hmm.
part of that when people come in and go, wow, somebody really did this, as much as they are. You know what I mean? So that's amazing, and it's good that you inspired him to do that coming in here. A lot of people don't come here and have any interest at all in building, but to start building and then build because you're inspired by other artists and then you become the artist, hey, that's
That is,
lit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
When he first told me he wanted to start doing art, I'm like, did you not see Sadie's World? Did you not see Eltram's Worlds? Like, no, I'm not about to try to do art. I build houses. That's what I started out with. I build houses. He was like, we gonna do this. And I remember when I did my Little Wayne piece, I had Sadie come in and look at it, and she was like, she was impressed and she liked it, and I almost started crying. I'm like, Sadie likes my art, and I just felt honored because I'm like, she's amazing, and I know I'm not at that level, but she's a really close friend of ours now, and she's always encouraging us to keep going. So it's
Sadie
really
is
nice.
amazing with
Yes.
teaching
Sadie,
too.
Cam Bam, they
Mm-hmm.
all come
Cam
together.
definitely.
Shay Arts,
Yes, yeah,
Cutie.
Shay Arts,
That's my meta daughter right there behind us.
and it was amazing.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you guys, came together. You went from building houses and challenging yourself to going to art. You challenging yourself to build, period, and pulling out what you pulled
Mm-hmm.
out. It's like I said, thank you for adding that to the Horizon experience for a lot of people. For me, you know what I mean. I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait for everybody to go over here and see. So
To see it, yeah.
yes. I'm not gonna talk y'all to death and hold y'all long. I just wanted,
Oh,
for the people out here who don't know them, who haven't been to any of their galleries, you know them now. Today is the day that you can start experiencing that beauty in their art. And for you that don't build, they might be the inspiration. Like they might be your next Sadie Chan or Golden Ray. So Golden Hand. So hop over there with us when we're done and really just enjoy what it is. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you so
Thank you for
much.
having
you're
us.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, yes,
Go
yes,
back here.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I fell back in.
You got it. All right, everybody, still good. Let's throw some confetti for the bones. They were amazing. And like I said, they may be your next inspiration. So be sure to head over there with us. Next, we have the Peacemakers, is what I call them. Please welcome to the stage Unique JCB and Hot Love. Hey, hey, let's throw some confetti for this couple. Listen, they don't even know right now.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
All right, thank you guys. I know Unique,
No,
you've been
thank you.
excited for this, so let's
And I've been
just.
waiting for this. Yeah.
I know. Let's just relax. And first of all, thank you. I was telling Unique the other day, two of the worlds that you guys have are very peaceful for me. I have gone there in private instances, late night by the sea, where you can sit on a boat. If you all have not been there, I promise you, it's extremely peaceful. It's relaxing. It's very realistic, and the air spaceship, the cloud spaceship. I told you I was in there like a week or two ago, and I
Yeah.
had that in a private instance. If you're a person that just like that peaceful calm, it's you go in there, you have the top level where you can kind of sit. It's a bed like, and if you sit at a certain angle with the window, it feels like something like you're going somewhere, and it's really relaxing. It's really peaceful. And then the J&D Lounge. I don't know how many of you have been over to VR chat, but there's, in VR chat, you're doing it on a whole different system. and I had my brown, beige, and gold party at their lounge. I just so happened to hop over to VR Chat one day and got in there and was like, "This is amazing," because the way they, kind of did it the exact same way, but still put their own twist on it was amazing to me. From downstairs when you just walk in to the private rooms to the upstairs deck, they did an amazing job from something that most people probably wouldn't even be able to accomplish down to the pool. So unique is, hey, you've been waiting. Let's go. How
Well,
are
I'm
y'all
good.
today?
I'm great. I'm great.
Good.
Good, good, good. So, same thing with the Bones. Did you guys meet in here, or did you know each other prior to coming into Horizon?
No, we actually met on Xbox. Actually, I like one of her messages or pictures, I guess, and that's how it all started.
Okay.
And for Oculus, basically, she got me into it because without her, I'd probably be still on Xbox. I'd be just playing
Mm-hmm.
games or just doing real life shit. But she got me into it. And I joined Horizon in like December 2021,
Mm-hmm.
and I built like one world. It, that's at that time there wasn't really a lot of people. So it was kind of like it felt empty. So I got
Yeah.
bored of it real quick. I just left. Then I came back after a while, and I saw all these people, making worlds and stuff and doing crazy stuff. I said, all right, then I'm gonna start getting on it too. But before I even started Horizon, yeah, I started on an app because I was just bored or just want to try. It's called like Rec Room or something like that. Just build worlds and have fun, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with building and creating shit, I'm just gonna try it out, see how it goes. But that platform was way different from Horizon. I'll tell you that. But as soon as I got on Horizon and started building, it felt comfortable. It felt like a thing I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I created some worlds, you know, and it was just fun, and all together.
How was
What's
it
it called?
creating together?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this though. She's awesome and she's great at decorating everything. Interior, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever I'm asking. Like if something's empty, I look at it like, what do you think goes there? And she'd be like, oh, I know what to put there. But she's also great at this building in general. So she's good at everything.
Definitely. How was it for you? How love?
How was it for me? I mean, I've been gaming like all my life basically. We started off at Rec Room on Xbox. He started building World. I used to help him out, and I told him to get on the VR because it's like a whole different environment. You feel more closer to someone who's long
Mm-hmm.
distance at the time. We started trying out different platform, VR Chat, and then Horizon was new, so we went on Horizon. He started building worlds as well, and we was like learning stuff together. In the beginning, it was hard because he would ask people like, "How would
Mm-hmm.
you build?" And people was giving him a hard time, but it was like a long way we had to learn for ourselves
Yeah.
completely.
And
Yeah.
this one shout I definitely want to give it out to is if y'all know Miss Wiggles, send her love. Honestly, she was the first person who even gave me like the main stuff that I needed, scripting wise, to get
Mm-hmm.
started. You know, and that shit's important. You know what I mean? Like having somebody give you something when you don't even know, like nobody else want to give you anything at all. It means a lot. And everybody should know that.
Absolutely.
Mm.
And she
She
has a
was
big heart. She
supportive.
really has a big heart.
She does.
She is, and I'm so sad that she's hurting right now because she is a very sweet person. She really is. So,
She is.
y'all do check on her, please.
Mm.
Um, so aside from, a lot of the things that you wanted to talk about, I told you when you're ready to talk, you have the entire floor.
I
So,
like that, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, so beginning of Horizon, it's been like a ball. It's been so fun, man. Just creating shit and just having fun.
mm-hmm,
But like as everyone talks about it from podcasts to live talks or whatever, everyone talks about the toxicity and the negative side.
yeah,
It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
it
You
is.
know how we do it. We do. It's always just us. Sometimes we have close friends and all and everything, but most of the time we just do our thing and have fun. Instead of that other stuff that goes on.
I
But
noticed that
it
you
ends up
guys stay in your cousin
sometimes it
phone.
ends up coming our way. I had a
Mm-hmm.
competition, right? I'm not gonna state anything, no names or nothing, but it was a competition, right? About being the best, metaverse creator. And I put like I already made a world, but I just like sent it to him, I guess, to show him what I got. just because why not? Whatever. I just choose that world. And it's funny because like one of the judges like made me feel like, oh, it's not being creative, and also you got to share the work that you made because I seen that work somewhere else. But the problem is this though: did they make it on Horizon? No.
Right.
Was it that
Right.
person that made it on here? No. I recreated my purpose of me creating because I wanted to see what I can do. If I can do this, then I can obviously do that. I can do anything. And I just don't
Exactly.
make hangouts. I make games. I make literally anything I can think of,
Mm-hmm.
It's always a problem to people that just want to like just come out there and say something without even knowing truly what's behind that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But yeah.
Wow.
But
Unfortunately, in this space, it could be toxic at times.
yeah.
You know, your mental health is challenged, your emotional health is challenged, and I don't think any of us came in here for that. You
Right.
know, you make connections with people, you do want to do your best at building, you're learning a new craft, you're learning something new about yourself being in here. You learn that you have talents that you didn't think you had, or that you had that you never unlocked, whether it's making music, whether it's, whatever it may be that you started specifically in here. It's a growing process for most people. So when it gets to that toxic point of the putting each other on blast, it's the sitting in the audience even watching it. It goes to that question of when do we stop being adults? You understand what I'm saying? Like we want to say we're grown, we're adults. Being an adult is saying, okay, this is actually beneath me. I'm not going to do this. This is not what I'm going to do as an adult. This is something that I probably would have done in high school, but as a grown adult, let me think of a business plan. Let me think of a way to make millions of dollars. Let me think of a way to not have to struggle or to have to borrow money from someone. Let me think of plans like that at wee hours of the morning instead of entertaining this. That's the question. When do we stop being adults? You understand? So I can understand your frustration when it comes to whether it's a competition, whatever it may be. If you see that this person is creative and that person is creative, why are we competing? We're adults. Let me show you my trait, you show me yours, we grow. We're
Exactly.
grown people. You understand what I'm saying? I think somewhere along the way, we've allowed this shit to get so deep that we forgot we were grown.
Yeah. That's how I speak
That's
right
the
there.
whole thing right
I
there.
feel like they see him as a threat because he's good at what he does. And that's why they see as competition, and it shouldn't be competition.
It
Is about
shouldn't.
everyone sitting together in one table and just eating.
That part, we're adults. Kids sit at the kids' table and they argue. That's why we sit them at the kids' table. You understand? This is grown folks' business. Y'all go over there and sit your ass down. That's what kids do. They gonna argue. But as adults, we supposed to be setting examples. So when the hell did it stop? First setting it for ourselves. I'm not gonna compete with you. I'm gonna do what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna interview you so other people can know about you, because we're adults. I'm not gonna compete with your talent. I'm not gonna build like her. I'm not gonna build like you. But I can sit in your place and enjoy it. I can be inspired by it, but I'm not gonna compete with it. We're grown. I don't go to an art gallery and say I'm going to become the next Picasso. I go to enjoy the art because I'm an adult. It's something classy that I want to do. I'm not going to go tear down Picasso so I could take his place. That's what kids do. We're adults. Play the adult game at once, for once. So I'm sorry about your frustration. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I found myself becoming a child in an adult world, being in this and letting that toxic shit get the best of me. I had to stop that. I had to.
Yeah.
We're adults. I didn't forget that. So thank you for speaking on that.
No problem.
I appreciate it. It needed to be said. Y'all relax. I know it got real tense, real fast in here. my
I just
My
want people
bad.
to be together, you know. The sad part is like people of color is like against each other.
all
And
the time.
it's like we're still stuck in this loop while you see other people achieving.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
And
that's
for
said all
some
the
odd
time,
reason, we want
you
to
hear that
stay
a lot of
there.
podcasts, a lot of shows, just about bring everybody together. It's always being said, but nothing's done. But Tank, you done the same thing, and you gone far with
Hmm.
it. So just
Thank
as an
you.
example.
Exactly. I had a conversation with a partner of mine, and he said, "Tink, lead. Just lead." And I was like, "I got you. This, all of this, these podcasts, this, all of that, it has to stop. Like, don't say you grown and then entertain it. Don't say you grown and then go to it and then go, oh, this happened and that. You're not. Then at that point, we're back in high school. Be grown. Be adults.
But let's get more into the positive side now,
Yeah,
things.
let's, because we went way
Honestly,
off track.
right.
Let's
So
get
like,
it.
progressing into Horizon, it's been honestly such a blast. Like, I learned so many new scripting tools and just learning just everything about what to do with scripting to a point where now I'm just like I'm making these games that make sense and have a purpose to it and are fun.
Hmm.
I'm still like intermediate learning scripting, but I'm gonna get there. To the point where I'm gonna like just know everything. Shout
Are
out
you
to
trying to build
Wayne's
in
World. What's up?
Spatial or VR chat or any of the other apps that are coming up? Or
So I built worlds on VR chat actually, and I got a project coming up, but I'm taking my sweet time on it because I want to make sure it's perfect. You
hmm
know, it's gonna be for the culture for sure. It's gonna be something that this fits me, but it'll be done sometime soon, maybe one day if that's the case. And then I just try to like go around everywhere. Like spatial, I don't know about. That's I've been in there for a while, but it's not something I want to stay in. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's more for like business. I feel like to me, and art
hmm
showing, art gallery stuff. Which don't get me wrong, I love art and everything, but I don't know, just that that ain't my thing right now. And there's another platform too, but even what's it called Rec Room too. I might go back to do something too because I still got worlds and stuff like that. I know exactly what to do in there too, but I'm not
hmm
messing with that either. It just depends. But Horizon right now is like the first thing on my mind, you know, as far as creating, because I just enjoy it so much and it's so easy. It's so simple to me.
It is. It
Right.
is. As much as I want to learn how to build on VR chat, it's like you got to really sit and, from what I'm hearing, study it. Where here
Yeah.
it's just it's physically moving objects, so it feels better for you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You're building it with your hands basically, so it kind of has a different, feeling for you when you're done with it and you're looking at it and you're going, "Oh, I colored that perfect. Oh, the lighting is perfect in here." Then to do it, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't started. Maybe once I start and I actually complete one, I'll feel a little different. But for right now, I feel the way you feel. Horizon, it just makes more sense for me.
And maybe one day too that maybe they'll have introduce it to VR where you can be able to
Hmm.
do that stuff. Everything that you see on those programs like Unity and Blender, you can do it on your VR. I mean, you can do it already, but like it's not the same as doing it on the Horizon. We pick things up like this and
Right.
place it. But
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Exactly. Exactly. So I feel you on that. It is a lot simpler. It's more hands on for me, and I prefer the hands on. So yeah. What about you? Are you looking into building in VR chat, or are you just more comfortable in Horizon too?
I'm comfortable Horizon, Rec Room. I think I want to learn Unity and Blender. I already downloaded the app, but it
Mm-hmm.
is it is hard because there's like so many buttons to press and you don't know which
Mm-hmm.
one is which. So I'll have to figure that out.
Same thing. It's been
Yeah.
sitting on my laptop, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that screen is a lot, man. It feels like you just have to open this, close this, open that to move things around. With Horizon, you're just opening up a white menu. You're going to your shapes. You're going down to your colors. You're going to assets. It's really just right there in your face. With that, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
slam it down and be like, I'll try it again tomorrow, not today. It's definitely a little overwhelming, but thank you, you guys, for coming out here today. I really appreciate it. I feel like it was more that needed to be said. That was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So thank you for adding that to this
You're
tonight.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. Really
Yes,
appreciate it.
we will be hopping over to you guys' world when we are done in here. So stay
Okay.
around because I want y'all to
I
be
can't do
there
thumbs
so we can
up.
all, celebrate it
Yeah.
together, okay?
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Did Yo Afro get in here yet? She in the building. You got to do it from the balcony. Put her on global. Put her on global. RNS, please, please. It's not right if we don't do it. You on global? You ready?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo!
You already know what it is.
Exactly. Come through, sis. Take her to the stage, please.
Where do I go? Which way do I go? This way? Okay. Word up. Hey.
Hey, mama.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
what's up?
yo.
What's good? Hey, sis. How are you? I'm trying to hug you. Okay. I tried.
Go, let's
Talking
get it.
about
Oh, I'm
yo,
on the
word
wrong
up.
side. Nah, hold on. Drift. There we go.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's good? We got Afro in the building. First
In the
of all,
building.
in the building. See, now we're going to, the conversation about to be real different because we home. We going to talk like we home.
I mean,
This is Yo Afro, triple platinum Yo Afro from the Bronx.
from
Yo
the
Afro.
Bronx. Yeah, word up.
Hey, my block party sister that we threw up in here. What?
Yo,
We
for real.
was
The very
lit.
first time we met each other, I went and met her at her world, and we was talking, and I was telling her about a conversation I had with some people early in the day. I had went and spawned into a world, and I yelled out, "Ew!" and somebody called me ghetto. And so I thought it was funny, and I just so happened to mention it to Tink later on that night, and she was like, he said, what and what? Yo, the next day she had a flyer ready, and we was up in that world repping. Everybody that was coming up in there was all hitting them with that. Hey, yo! Everybody that came in there. It was like 30 people. That shit was so much fun. Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you when I knew we was gonna be lit from that point on. So I was like, "Yo, you saw any New York worlds in here yet?" She was like, "Nah, show me some." We went over to this spot. We came out the train station. They had the rat and all that. We
Oh
was
my
going to
God.
look. I was like, "Yo, this supposed to be Utica Avenue." She was like, "Word?" So she walking around. She decided to cross the street. She was like, "Oh." No, wait a minute. See, I'm trying to get through this shit. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get through this shit without laughing. Come on, man.
I'm like, yo, they got merch. I said, ooh, merch. And I went to go walk across the street, and the next thing I know, I go flying in the fucking air. And then I happened, it seemed like it was going so slow because I promise you, I turned around and I was looking at Tink while I was up in the air. And so when I finally hit the ground, I was like, oh shit. She was like, word, you can get hit by a cab out here. And I was like, oh shit. She ain't even say nothing. She ain't say nothing.
I didn't know she was gonna get hit by the damn cab. It's the sound that she
shit
made.
was hilarious. So yeah,
She
man, just
flew
make
up
sure
in
you watch out.
slow-mo.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Man, that shit was bananas. But it was so funny, man. It was so much fun just hanging out with her
promise
and
y'all,
checking out the
yes.
New York world. So yeah, that's when we were bonding. We bonded from that point. I knew
From
that
that
was
point
sis
on.
right there.
So tell us about Yo Afro.
Oh man, well, like she said, I'm from the Bronx. You know, what's up, Cypher Shay? That's my girl over there. Juji Fina is up in the house. But yeah, yo, I'm like she said, I'm from the Bronx. You know, I have been doing my thing as an artist for I want to say at least the past like 46 years. You know, I started as a young child. My mom started me young. So professionally, I would want to say maybe 30, 38 years as a professional artist in this industry, working with so many different people. I have been blessed to work around professionals such as Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, Kwame, Sweet Tea, Keith Sweat, Damian Dame, Lord Finesse, Ralph McDaniels. Worked with so many different people, so many different dancers. I even went on an audition for In Living Color. I cut school for that shit. Like everybody was there. Every dancer I could think of was there for that particular audition. And man, oh man. But yeah, you know, I've been doing my thing for a while, and I decided to expand my brand here in the metaverse
since January, and I've been doing my thing. I've met some outstanding people. I started building. I didn't think I was going to do that. And just doing my thing. I released another single called The Metaverse, and obviously, heavy influence from Horizons and everybody. But yeah, man, I'm just so happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop Latin artist. I do neo soul. I dance. I have a whole little team. All my kids dance. It's five of us. We get busy down to the littlest one. She's 6. So yeah, I bring that flavor. I'm a whole vibe. That's all it
A
is.
whole vibe.
Just-
A
it's
whole
all about
vibe.
just being positive and just having a good time. So yeah.
Yes, yes. And every time you pull up, I be like, yo, Afro, you want to
You already
perform? Yo,
know.
I get her on the low all the time.
Yo,
She be like,
for
"Tink."
real. Like today, she calls me and she's like, "Yeah, you gonna interview?" I was like, "Interview? Okay, yeah. What's up? Where and where?" And she goes, "Yeah." And then she sends me the flyers. She was like, "Performance." I was like, "There we go. It doesn't matter. She will get me to perform anywhere. Like Fro would do it. I got Fro right here, right here, right here."
And I love it because how Rupert say you always be trying to act like you ain't fake ready and you be ready anyway.
Yeah, you got to be ready. That's one thing as an artist here in the metaverse. I mean, it doesn't take much to stay ready and do your thing. My advice to any independent artist out there, do what you do in the real world, do it here in the metaverse. That's what I did, and it's worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your hustle on. You could do so much here in the metaverse to expand your brand and really, really get people to see who you are compared to you doing it in the real world. And I ain't saying that you can't do it in the real world, but what you do here, you could do that shit from scratch. You got shit that you could get it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like the worlds that I have right now, if I was to go ahead and try to get something built, get a studio built, you know how I'm coming out my pocket right now? So whatever you can do here that you can't do in the real world, rock it out. As an artist, rock it out. Get involved, get your voice heard, and don't just stay here. Go to different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Get your name out on different platforms. Shape shift to however you need to shape shift and be you. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice. Don't just stay here. Learn what you got to learn, meet great people, but keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? If you got that gift, you're creative in any kind of way, don't just stay in one spot. Be consistent in other places because there's a whole world out there. So, that's just my advice. It's my advice, yo.
And trust me, it's much needed advice. We've had several conversations, several conversations about ideas, things to collaborate on. She's introduced me to people where I probably wouldn't have met them if I didn't, one, know her, and two, decide to, okay, so this is what's going on in VR chat. Okay, cool. So now I got to start working with a team over in VR chat. Why? Because we trying to, like she said, develop artists. I put it on there, whether you're a producer, whether you're an artist, hit me up, hit Boo Bangers up. When it comes to producing, hit me up. I put the thing up there for the sampler. They're always looking for artists with that. They fall for this season, but they want to keep this consistent with the seasons and pairing you with a producer. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't gotten out there and met people, network with people, we talk, we network, came over, she was like, oh, what up, Tick? I'm feeling comfortable because I know somebody in the building. I knew actually her and Rupert in that whole situation, and I'm coming into a new world with people I don't know, but I felt comfortable with the people that I knew. So it's not like I'm over there and I'm alone. And Sabre Shay was there. She took me on a tour of her apartment, which was beautiful over there. Yes, throw her some confetti. You know what I mean?
right.
So had I not decided to network with people and actually have conversations with people, I wouldn't be in a position to say, okay, now I could put people on to producers and producers on to artists. You know what I mean? So take that opportunity when it comes to stuff like that. Take these opportunities, like I said, stay out the drama, and take these opportunities right here where you're connecting with people, not because y'all gossiping about something childish, but where y'all networking and building y'all brands out here. You understand? Like, people unlock their artistic sides in here. They unlock their business brains in here.
That's right.
They become brands in here, and you really don't know how that can affect your outside world. But if y'all getting caught up in stuff that don't matter, you blocking your own blessing. So then
Right.
keep staying in the struggle when you can come out of it.
Right.
You feel me? So like, and I love the fact that you told them just don't stay here. Move
No,
around
yeah.
a little bit. Stop staying in the
Yeah.
circles that y'all in that's doing nothing but bringing toxic stuff, and go out of your circle. Meet people
Yeah.
like her. I met people like Boo Bangers, and we'll just continue on.
Right.
And Riyadh Chat is not just about going to have fun and doing other ignorant stuff. We going over there and we building empires. Like,
Yeah.
get in the mindset.
right.
As black people, get in the mindset to be more. You've been in the game for so long and she's still not stopping.
No, not at all. Not at
You know
all.
what I mean? You still staying consistent in the game, and
Yeah.
instead of playing silly games, y'all could be in the game.
Right, right. Yeah,
You feel
ignore
me?
the bullshit. Yeah, don't even
Right,
like
and
you
have
said it
that
earlier.
longevity.
You said it earlier, we're grown. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you want to be grown and do grown things. Just stay consistent and keep it, keep doing your thing, and
Right.
I can't stretch it enough. Like even with you going to these different platforms, sometimes you may go by yourself and it's okay. It's okay. You just got to know what you're doing. You got to know what it
Mhm.
is that you're there for. For me, I went by myself and I was told don't go to VR chat by yourself because you're not going to know. It's going to be kind of confusing. But what did
Right.
I do? I went in there and I just used the same formula that I used from day one. When I went out to alt space, I went to every karaoke spot, every open mic. I'm an artist, right? So I need to get my network on. I was looking for anything hip hop, anything jazz, anything neo soul, and I was there. Then when I was tired of that, like, okay, who's doing this? I didn't care if they were doing folk music, if they were doing jazz. I would get up in there, get their attention, do something that I knew that they were going to like. And then once I got their attention, I would hit them with the, can I do an original? Oh, you got an original? I sure do. Where is it? On YouTube. There we go. And the beautiful thing about it is that on those particular platforms, you could actually stream. You could actually watch videos. You could actually play music. You know what I'm saying? On, from YouTube, from anything streamlined, whether it's Mixcloud, all kinds of shit. Like you can go on there and do that. Unfortunately, Horizon doesn't have that. You just got to work with what you have here. But it's okay. That's when you work with your shit in other platforms. You do you. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. But don't be afraid or don't feel like, because those other platforms may utilize other software packages that you can't do it or whatever. Nah. I didn't even think I can go ahead and build. I went ahead and I uploaded Unity and Blender 2, and like you, that Mickey Ficky's on my laptop, like do because I've been stuck over here or whatever the case may be. But I will be getting to it. I feel like there's so much as an artist that I want to do and I want to release. No one else can see the vision like I do, so I gotta go forward and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, kudos to all the artists out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. And it doesn't have to just be music. You know what I mean? You could do poetry. You could just be into building, whatever it is that you're doing, just stay consistent at it. Find your niche and stay consistent and just live, laugh, and love. That's it.
That part. Thank you, sis.
You welcome, sis. Anytime. And let me like your outfit. You already know what it is.
Here we go with this.
Work it out. Let me like Dream's outfit too. I can't reach over there, but yeah, you already know what it is.
Yeah. So you ready? You ready?
Of course
I
I'm ready.
know you ready. Yo, Afro performing. Hold on. I gotta do Neighborhood Senorita first. That's that's my joint.
Where do I need to go, sis? Am I
Right
standing
here,
right here?
stand right here in this
Okay,
area. This
all
is
right.
where it's global.
Bet. Okay, bet. Let me
Matter of
go ahead
fact,
and get this
RNS. Oh, RNS is a queen.
going. Hold on, let me make
RNS,
sure.
put her on global just to make sure everybody can hear her.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see here. Can y'all hear it?
Y'all can hear it though, so Confetti, y'all can hear it. All right.
You got it? Y'all hear it?
A little bit. Yeah, probably have to turn it up. a
Y'all
little
hear
bit
it? Can I
more.
throw some? I see some confetti if y'all hear the music. Word up.
Y'all hear it?
I'm sort of chilling with my dress. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Rewind. Hold hold on. That's the one with the vocals. I don't need to do that. I like to do it live. Yo, word up. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me just make sure. Word up. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all.
You good?
I said I was ready. I feel stupid and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, don't do that. You're good.
I got you. I got you. Let's see here. All right. I just want to make sure I'm giving y'all the right show. Sis, hold on. Are y'all going to any of the shows next week? We got Metacella coming up. We got the Horizon Awards.
I'm definitely gonna go with you performing.
Summer Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Word up. All right, I'm just gonna go with this. Word up. All right. Y'all hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Word up. All right. Yes. I'm sort of chilling with my dress and my flip-flops on, my hair long, black, and curly, ready to bless this song. Hey, yo, as I get loose, as I'm ready to rip, I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to brag and shit about where I come from and maybe where I've been. Uptown, boogie down, about to get it in. I puts it up and maybe add a little spice to my flip. Serve it up real nice with extra flavor and shit. Like Buenos Dias, I be that señorita Afrodita, that hot spicy chick. Wanna taste the sofritas? Remember that. That's from my first LP. From the track Dirty Dancing, R.I.P. Patrick Swayze. Now back to this. Be sure that y'all don't miss. Call me the real Dawn Lyrica, the lyricist, yeah. I'm taking over the track, and my crew is full of dogs that'll chase y'all cats. And matter of fact, we not really giving a what, because we lay in the cut, and yeah, we gets our weight up. Yo, laid in the cut and got our weight up, because I laid in the cut and got my weight up, straight up. Yo, yeah. Right about now, we're going to go ahead and give y'all some neighborhood señorita. Can y'all hear the music out there? Come on, come on, come on. Now, what y'all want? What you need? Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Yo, I could bet a C-note, a chick can get hotter than jalapenos. My platinum appearances make it show I'll never be broke. You see, folks, I walks and talks hip-hop. It's Latin soul with R&B, so you should ship my props in the form of some royalty checks. I'm giving all of my best. Now a chick wanna spoil you a flesh, cause I paid dues, sweated for years, vetted them fears that kept me stagnated, always shedding them tears. Now I fears no man or woman. I'm about to blow damn. In any track I'm on, I burn down like I was Rodan. No pain, no gain. You can't shame my shine, cause I get down and dirty till the game is mine. Remain in line, play your position, space and time. This señorita from the hood came to lace this rhyme, and basically you can only agree that Afro picks the zone and nothing phases me. Now what y'all want? Come on, what you need? Yeah, hip hop, Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Hey, come on, now what you want? Yeah, hip hop, what you need? Yeah, hip hop, Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Hey, check it. Now on the tight track, I'm the hottest flavor on your spice rack. So every time you bite that, you see this chick fight back. You know I don't play with the moves I make, so I'm soon to stray if your groove is fake. See, I live it for a reason. Wear your shoes my way. You try mine on. Put a woman size 9 on. Hear me live on cassette or CD or TV. Name another chick out who do it better than me that never could be. Haters make your way to the back. Watch this hot spicy chick spit flames on the track. What part of the game is that? Shit, you know that I'm hot. I want a game against all. Now you see me on top, believe it or not. Ain't nobody stealing my spot. Give you what you want, no matter if you need it or not. I'm the flavor that'll season your pot. Aphrodita, that neighborhood señorita. Follow-dita, what you want? Come on, now what you need? Yeah, hip hop, Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Hey, come on, now what you want? Yeah, hip hop, what you need? Yeah, hip hop, Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Hey, See, it's been a long time coming, and now is my time. I'm about to shine on everybody. I'ma take what's mine. Things changed since the days that I've danced for sweet tea. Player haters now jump at the chance to meet me. Had a guest spot on OPP. What up, Naughty? I was just a shorty when hip hop called me. Now I got an iPhone glued to my hip. Rock those two Afro puffs when I was doing the dip. Music kept me from losing my grip. I stay faithful. Went from being hungry to dealing with the playful. Grateful. No telling where I'm about to blow. And in case you didn't know, I'm about to go. I'm saying thank you to anybody that has ever loved me. From Tone in Jamaica to that dude Bugsy. Repping that 230. That's how we do it. And peace to I kill for hooking up the music. Yeah, come on, what? Yeah, hip hop. Yeah, come on, yeah, come on, yeah. What you want, what you want, what you want. Hip hop, what you need, yeah. Hip hop, Aphrodita, neighborhood señorita. Hey, word up. Thank you, y'all. My sis, you already know what it is.
Yo, I love it.
Hey,
Yo,
Kat.
you so much energy. Yeah.
Word
That one
up,
person
y'all
is
already
back
know.
and she can talk now.
Oh,
What
okay.
happened?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you. You are so much energy.
Ah,
I love
man, no, for real.
it,
Hey, listen, if
man.
anybody is in the New York area next month, I'm going to be performing at SOBs on the 15th and on the 16th. So try to come out. It's for hip hop's 50th. It's going to be dope. So, yeah, I'll see y'all there. You know, let me know who y'all are, too, if you do come.
All right.
Straight up.
All right. I see you there. You know that.
Already, y'all.
All right, y'all. Oh, thank you so much.
You
love.
already know I got to get ready and go to rehearsal, sis.
I know.
So,
All right.
all right,
Bye,
guys.
babe.
Bye.
All right. Shaquila is, her headset is working. She is here. Thank you. Somebody please show her to the stage.
Over here.
Y'all throw some confetti for Afro. Yo, she just gave me so much burst of energy. Like, we got to give it to her one more time. We definitely going to hop over to her world afterwards. Bangers, you know what I'm saying? Hangers for the bangers. And she got a cipher world for any rappers that want to join in on a cipher. It's lit over there. Hey, mama, we got you back. Oh, shit.
What's up with it? What's up? Listen,
Girl, they was
Horizon
giving
better
you
count
a
their days
fit.
for that. Listen, whole factory
my
reset,
God.
but we gonna talk about that later.
Oh, no.
I'm here. I had to do a whole factory reset I did an update today, so I don't know, but
Wow.
I'm here.
Horizon, boy. Horizon. Well, we got Miss Shaquila in the building. I told y'all a little bit about her. You know, we didn't know if she was going to be here or not. But so y'all already, pretty much know who she is. She is one of the most beautiful healers in here.
oh, thank you.
I actually met her hopping over to Pink Prayers one day. A friend of mine was in there. I was like, what is this?
Hmm.
And I hopped over there, and it was a day that I needed it the most. And
Okay.
they had a sister circle over there. And I watched her lead it, honestly. And it was a woman in there that day, my first day, that was broken down from something. And it was beautiful to watch all the women surround her and lift her up in prayer. And that's when I knew, I was like, oh, this is what she's doing is amazing. So when my best friend came in here one day on a Tuesday, she, was dealing with some stuff. And so I was like, hey, I know where we could go tonight. And she was like, wait, I don't feel like being around a whole bunch of people and blah, 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 blah. And we went over there, and it was healing for her. Shaquila had to take, she was off one day. She didn't come on the headset, so a friend of hers took over. And it was a day that you talked about everything that makes you happy. My best friend never wanted to read poetry in here. She decided to do it that day, and I was surprised that she even volunteered. I didn't have to ask her, beg, or anything. Shaquila provides such a safe space for women that she felt surrounded by that love and that feminine energy that we need sometimes, and decided to go ahead and do a poem for the first time in Horizon. So thank you for providing that for us. You don't know how much some of us really need that. So if you ladies have not been there every Tuesday, go to Pink Prayers. You need it. You might not know you need it right now, but you will know that you need it when you get there. So
I
talk
appreciate
to
you
me,
guys.
sis.
I appreciate you guys coming out to that. I will say a lot of women have came and they said it was just kind of too intense for them, because that's what the space is for. The reason why I created Pink Prayers is, it was never a safe space for you to bear all, right? It's always either some backlash, some judging, and things like that. And I tell the ladies, when you come into that space, it's Vegas, and I take it serious. Um, a lot of people feel like I'm kind of thuggish on the outside of Pink Prayers. So I will say that's the only time I bring that type of energy, because I know this is a headset to a lot of people. It's a game and things like that, but some people do put this headset on for a safe, somewhere else to go outside of their reality because of some things that they go through. So I take that space. I do a lot of things. Everybody know I play spades. I'm a 52 hitter, but far as Pink Prayers, that is my main thing. I really take that serious. So, like I said, a lot of women have came and they said, Shaquille, I can't come back over there. Y'all be getting too deep. I ain't ready for it. And I respect that, and I just tell them, when you're ready, I'm here for you at any moment. That's the most thing that I take very important, is empowering women and letting them know you are somebody and you can. Whatever you want to do, you can, and it's possible for anybody, but for women mostly. Sorry, man.
She said, "Sorry, man." I appreciate it though. And it is when you walk in there, you do not feel that judgment. I promise you, the moment you spawn in, it might be a virtual world, but it's the energy that's in that room. When you come in there, you feel like what I'm going through, I can put this burden on my sisters and they're going to carry me up. It's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
ending part of it. It's the sitting around the art piece where you have these women comforting each other. It's as soon as a man spawn in, we are like lioness on their ass. I promise you, they don't even get a second to know that they
I've
don't
had some guy
belong
friends
there.
though. They've been like, "Damn, you didn't have to do me like that," and I'm like, "No, listen, like, because so we do have a new construction. Whenever you guys get a chance, there's a new build, but I told them, I said, it's if you're walking in and somebody's crying and we're hovering and praying, like you gotta go because you're not supposed to hear what is being said, and I'm working on that to where when people come into the world, they can't hear what's being said. So, I've had like more than 3 or 4 guy friends be like, what, what's going on? I'm like, I can't. It's a different type of environment. I can't let you in there.
Yes.
So yeah, it's supposed to be like that. And like I said, we do have a new build that we just published. I want to say if it wasn't last Tuesday. And like you said, I do have women, and that's why I said Pink Prayers isn't it make the idea was from me, but it's not about me. It's about the community of women in this space. So I'm glad you brought up the point that I had a lady within that space lead it. And that's what it's for, because there I went through a lot, which is why I made it, but there's some corners that I haven't, and they
Right.
have. So when I do have to work and not be there, that's what they're for. It's not just for me; it's for everybody, because you might have something you might need to lead and talk about, Tink, or it's something you want to say, and it's a certain avenue, and that's what that's for. So that's also what I want all the women to know. It's not about me. It's my idea, but it's for all the women, you know,
And
to
we
lead if they need
appreciate
to.
it. We appreciate it because I don't think sometimes people take that time to know that what you're going through, I may be going through too. You understand? You don't know how broken I may be in that moment. You may not know my pain because I'm not going to show it. We
Yes.
tend to show a brave face all the time, especially
All
as
the
women,
time.
because we're looked at as emotional. Oh, they're just, or it's always
Unstable.
yes, it's always
Unstable.
something. So at that point, you just show what you show to get through what you need to get through. But you are dying on the inside. So to be able to have a space where you're not being judged, to sit around other women that may be dying just as much as you are. We're not dying alone. So get up.
Exa-
We got
and
this.
exactly, and that's
You
what it's about.
understand?
And that's why when you come into the world, I know a lot of people always say I'm my brother's keeper, I'm my sister's keeper. My thing is I'm not your keeper. I'm you. That means that what you feel, I feel. You know, your lowest points that you've been at, I've been there too. All those messed up thoughts that make you feel like you not normal and you irregular, I've been there too. So my thing is, I'm not my sister's keeper. I am my sister. So she know I meet her where she's at. Um, I also wanted to add next month, September 5th, I'm doing something from the Pink Prayers. It's called the Poise Project. The Poise Project. The Poise Project is a balance between the feminine and masculine energy, where I have asked some men within this space to come into the world because we do have women that come in. They probably have they feel like they have continuous troubles with maybe relationships, father issues, or just all kind of stuff that they feel like it's on the masculine side. And then I know some men, they've had their groups within here and we've come up. So I brought up the Poise Project. It's going to be private sessions where I will pick different groups of men and women, and those questions are going to be answered. Those conversations are going to be had, and we're here for conversation, we're understanding, not arguments. So
Right.
that's going to start happening starting September 5th. I say if you are interested, just reach out to me and let me know. I'm going to try to have different segments and sessions, but they will be closed sessions. So that starts next month.
All right, that's amazing, and I'm glad that you bring in what you're bringing into this space. You can't have enough healers in one space, especially a space that's broken more and more every day. You know what I mean? So any women in here where you feel like you do not have a safe space to go to, you do. Whatever you're going through, however hard it is, you do not have to go through it alone. You understand? There is a space provided for you. There is that healing that you need, that prayer that you may need, that cry that you need to get out, that really ugly one too. We all have that, especially women. We have that really ugly cry that
Yes, we do.
just need to let it go.
You know that ugly face you make you like,
Exactly. That one where the snot bubbles is coming out.
Yes.
That really
Yes.
ugly cry
Yes.
that you don't want nobody to see. That one that you make them
Yes.
sounds that you like, did that come
Yes.
from me? Yeah,
Yes.
we need
Yes.
that sometimes. And sometimes you don't want to have that cry alone because you don't think you can stop yourself from doing it. You'll cry yourself to death sometimes if you don't have that support. So those
Yeah.
days when you feel like it and Tuesday is coming up and you really desperately need to let that go there.
and like I said, it's if any woman ever, because I know a lot of women's like they're scared because of what it be repeated and things like that. And what I usually try to do is make myself vulnerable. And a lot of people say, Sheila, you tell too much of your business. It's not business for me. For me, it's me helping somebody. I'm not afraid to be judged and talked about. Like I'm not. Like that's the one thing that, I mean, it may bother me, but it doesn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it may get on my nerves, but it doesn't bother me because I know it's gonna help somebody. So I say, a lot of women that come in be like, well, I just wanted to say this and I wasn't. But I always say, like I said earlier, this is Vegas. And if a woman come to me and tell me, well, one of your women was over here and saying this and you could pinpoint it for me, we're going to rectify that and get them on up out of there right now because this is a healing journey. And on all of my posts, I always say, this is a healing journey. I can't cure you because I am a motivational coach, but I'm trying to help get you to where you're going. I'm not going to cure anything because it starts with you, and we have to be intentional as women on where we're at, first of all. And that's where it starts. If you have a certain issues and certain problems within yourself, you cannot start with me or nobody until you identify that. And then it goes from there. And, like I said, it's a sisterhood thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing about a sisterhood is accountability. When
Yes,
your
ma'am.
sister can hold you accountable and go, now, see,
Tell me when I'm wrong.
you
Tell
were
me
wrong for that. Yes.
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 Tell me when I'm being
yes.
ugly. I can
And
take
I
that
think
in.
in this space, it's hard to trust sometimes. I have Ferrari and Meta. I don't know where Meta was in here, but I have Ferrari and Meta. And you have those moments where you like, I need you to hold me accountable right now. You know what I mean? And they will. They will. But they'll also, it's moments when none of us will allow each other to have your head down. You're going to pick your head up.
Yep.
We got this. You understand? And it's beautiful being able to find that kind of energy in this space. It's beautiful to come to a place like yours and feel like, you know what, I was open in here. Maybe I could be a little bit more open on the outside of this circle where I don't mind meeting someone, and you provide that. You give women that room to trust each other, because a lot of times we're very guarded with
Ooh,
other
and we
women.
catty with each other. We
Ooh,
are
yeah.
very nasty with now. And I
Yes.
will say that I've had women within the group that maybe before the group, and even myself, I've had women we've had altercations, and I welcome them openly. I did, like, because that's why I said that environment is about something else. That is a safe space. So either you fall in line, or you know what I'm saying, because we could, like I said, we could be real nasty with each other. We really can.
We can be. And when you come into a space like that and you're seeing black women in a circle and you're seeing one broken, and it might be two people that you've seen actually argue in this space, but when that woman falls, it's that quick, all of us run to that one person and be like, no, 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 you're not going to fall. The first time I saw that, I was like, you know what? It gives you the opportunity to say, I can trust a little bit more when it comes to people. I don't have to be so standoffish. It
Guarded.
seems like, especially with women, we come with our claws out instantly. No, it really don't have to be that way when you're in a space where you can actually see it. Not hear about it, but actually see it. It makes a difference on your perspective on how you relate then to other women outside of that circle. And you provided that. So keep providing that. It'll
Thank
be
you.
healing for all of us as women. We'll grow up a little bit behind it. So don't take what you do lightly at all. You're doing
I
a big
appreciate it.
thing.
I appreciate it. I had told somebody the other day, I was like, because I had like a couple requests for interviews, and I was like, I don't be feeling like like I'm doing anything. Maybe because when you just operating in some things that you're interested in, what you like to do and what you're out to do. Because I was gonna say this movement is not only in here. I have a group chat. I'm not gonna get too heavy, but my girl just passed away, the 504. She helped me with a lot with Pink Prayers. And I just wanted to say that because a lot of my growth in trying to lead these women, she was there for me and directed me in some certain ways, and like far as me getting personal, and because sometimes I love on them so much, I'm just like, and and so I had to get in line. So like I said, rest in peace to her, but big shout out to her because she led me and encouraged and mentored me so heavy on this. And I say that to say we embrace each other on the outside of the meta. I have a group chat, and we all check up on each other, talk to each other, and go beyond that. That's how I even found out about anything with her, is because we went beyond that. And I say that to say about trust is I've learned from her that when I'm so guarded that I'm not trusting you, it's really because I'm not trusting me and my decisions. And that's why I try to, like I said, talk to the ladies about where you're at. And I push mental health, and I push therapy a lot in our sessions. Not saying I'm a therapist, but it's like that was not a normal. That was not anything normal growing up for us, especially with us black folks.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that's the devil. Just pray, and stuff like that. And so that's how I felt like we learned not to take mental health serious because of that. Just pray, and you'll be all right. But I just say that to say it trust, and this is any setting, any man, any woman. If you are that guarded to where you have things going on and you need somebody to talk to, and you pushing people out, it's not about other people. It's about you trusting your own decisions. It's not about people and what they'll do to you. So I just want people to be mindful for that, because I felt like for me, once I opened that up in my mind, I was able to start being more transparent with people and open to where, it's like, I'm just going to tell you this, Tink, and it may help you, and you might go laugh at me and talk to me on the background. But at this same point, I trust myself enough that I'm going to just open up about it because it need to be said,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. After the night you had trying to get up here, it was worth it. The conversation was worth it, but you made it. You made it. And,
Yes.
you probably helped a lot of the women in here have a place to go now. So it was
Oh.
worth all the struggle and the reset and everything else. I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that, but It was worth
Meta
every
tried it,
minute
but I
of
got
it.
in there.
They tried it. They always
They
trying
tried it. I did an
They
update
always
today, y'all. I
trying
don't know
it.
what happened, but I did an update today, and I don't know. That's just what happened after the update.
Well, this is the conclusion. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I hope you all gain something from this. I hope you take a lot of what you learned tonight, take it with you past this. But thank you for sitting here and listening, learning, understanding, growing. We appreciate you. You ready, sis? Let's get Shaquila some confetti. Everybody.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Let me get together everybody to take a picture. Hey, help me get everybody together for us so we could take a group picture. How you doing, cutie? Sunstone, what's up? It's fine. It's no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all ready? Come on. I want to take a group picture with y'all. Come on. Doing good. Rick Jones. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I forgot I had these ridiculous balls in my head right now.
Hey, TT.
Hey, Auntie.
I had to reset my headset.
Rory Rello, come on. Rory, cutie. Rory, cutie, come on.
Thank you. I had to reset my whole headset to get in here.
Oh, this drip is getting on my last damn nerve.